So the room within contains Cody, a dwarf ghost.
No, the dwarf ghost wandered the fuck.
Okay. Contains
Cody also wandered off with the dwarf ghost.
And I'm still following him around. Trying to
Oh,
figure
you're
out.
following him?
Yeah, I'm trying to convince him to open up the damn door.
He'll head towards this like large double-doored room, and he'll pop through. And as soon as he pops through, you just hear like shrieking from the other side of the door. Do you follow behind him?
I will pop my head in.
As you pop your head in, you see what looks like a goblin and a bugbear like flipping their shit as the ghost is like walking towards them, being like, "Hardy, hardy, hardy, hardy."
Were they fucking? Is this Baldur's Gate 3?
That was a bugbear and an ogre.
Flipping their shit like they're terrified.
Yes,
like
that they're terrified.
Okay, yeah.
But they're like freaking out. And then you all hear this screaming from deeper in the building.
I'm gonna pull back just to where I can barely see through the door. Like, you got like this much.
Your just faces sitting there?
Yes.
As they notice your face, they freak out even more. You do notice that their wrists are manacled. Yeah. But they're just freaking the fuck out. You guys, so you've just come into the freshly opened sliding door. Do you do anything?
I turn around and try and see if I can take the sliding door off its rails.
There are other doors leading out of this room, right?
Yeah, there's. You can see straight across. You see Schmeep's ass as he's like leaned in, like he's peeking on someone, where the screaming seems to be emanating from.
I'll go check that out, but you can resolve their stuff first.
I'll walk in the door. Good thinking. More help to open up the door.
Okay. I'm trying to think of how they would have constructed these doors. I've determined how they would have constructed these doors. How would you like to try and remove them from the rail?
Violence at first, and then seeing if I can like pick it up off the rail.
Yeah. So roll investigation for me.
I rolled a 19.
That's pretty good.
-2.
-2? That's fine. 19's really good still. As you're like looking at this, you like cannot figure out how they got the door in. It is literally like a tongue and groove on the top and a tongue and groove on the bottom, and then like the building itself is like mostly just worked stone. You surmise, even with a 17, that the door was likely crafted from a solid wall. Through some dwarven dark magic, a movable sliding door was created from a single piece of stone.
So the whole wall is stone.
Yes. And you had fractured some of it.
Where I fractured, I want to hit it somewhere.
So you go back out on the outside. What are you hitting with?
His head.
Head. Okay. I'm going to tell you, you're probably not going to be able to beat the damage threshold, but you can start...
Or fist or something. Whatever I can get to. I'm also raging.
Hey, I get your raging. I get that. What do you want out of this situation?
I want to throw the door off the cliff.
Okay. So you could break. So again, what you had done is you had popped it off the rail, and then that force of popping it off the rail, which was a lot. You got a 27, which I think is a 19 for you. Pretty much the most you can do. You had just popped it off, and that was enough to fracture that outer shell.
Right.
But then, for some inexplicable reason, it gained sentience for a second to pop itself back onto rail. So whether or not you remove that outer sheathing isn't going to get it off the rail. You're going to have to either break the wall back so that you can slide up the rail, you're going to break the door in half. And from you hitting it earlier, this door is very strong. So unless you have like specific tools for breaking through rock, Like if you had a pickaxe, you could do it. It would just take you a while.
Remember what you told us whenever we started playing this, where you're just like, yeah, you can just kind of say like, I have this.
If you like reasonably, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's reasonable that I would have like a weapon on me. Like a
You have a weapon, though.
Yeah, like a pickaxe.
A pickaxe is not a weapon.
For me, it is.
We knew we were going to a cave.
We got a
You
small
have-
anchor skin.
What if there was a cave in?
I will say this. From the description I read, centered above the doorway is a golden pick with a short handle.
Oh.
Would you want to grab? Okay. It's going to take you like 25 minutes.
Alright, I'm doing it.
Personal vendetta at this point.
Alright. We'll get back to you. As you just start picking the fucking door. Alright, let's get back to you. So you walk into the room and you're like, good thinking, we get more people to help them. And they're just flipping shit. And I imagine the ghost, like, is like a teal blue spectral, like, beam of light almost. Where, like, it radiates its own light, but you can just perfectly see through it at the same time. So what do you think? There's a manacled bugbear and goblin freaking the fuck out.
I'll follow behind the ghost.
Okay, you're just standing behind?
Yeah.
And I went to hear what was going on with that commotion, so I would open the door and also see this.
How do you open the door?
Is there a knob?
No. There are two little crescent moon handles like that.
Okay, I slide them.
Okay, as you
sure?
slide them
I've
open.
learned an object manipulation skill.
As you slide them open. Yeah, like I said, you see a dwarf, a ghost dwarf, which you already had seen. You see Shmeep, and then you see, like I had said before, this bugbear and this goblin flipping shit. And as I see you, a human horse hybrid, like they're just not having a good time.
Hey! We're getting more help
Oh, okay,
to
okay.
open the door.
Cool.
How'd you get here? You're supposed to be outside.
As you look behind you, the door's open.
And also,
And one of them's open, the other one's closed, and you can hear a distinct ting, 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 ting.
What's your character's name?
Angus.
Okay, Angus is on it.
Okay.
Yeah, the door was really mean. Angus is taking care of it. But we could use some help with the other one.
Okay. I'm gonna look for ways to undo the manacles.
Yeah, as you walk up, they're like backed into a corner, freaked out. Seeing you walk through a wall, they probably perceive you to also be a ghost.
Don't worry. Here to help open the door.
Roll persuasion.
19.
Okay. You watch them, like, their eyes dart around, but at this point, like I said, they're manacled and surrounded. So they'll just, like, go, like, open door?
Open door. Yes. I go to take the manacles off.
Okay. Do you have anything to pick a manacle?
No.
Okay, how would you like to take them off?
Is there anything laying around the room that might help?
Javelin?
Roll an investigation.
Stick.
At this point, Vlax will just like fuck off since no one's responding to him, and he'll just like phase through one of the walls.
10.
10. From a 10, like looking about the room, you surmise that there was something in here that they could use to remove the manacles. They probably would have used it to remove the manacles.
I'll take his idea. I'll take javelin and start working on the lock.
I'm just trying to. Could you help?
Yeah. See, I got a lock here. I'm just.
Yeah.
See, I think he makes a pretty good point. Actually.
So, okay. I have like
Backfire.
I see you doing this, and I have like, I have 4 javelins, so this is fine. I like grab the handle and just snap it, so it's much shorter and easier to work with. There you go, buddy.
Roll a sleight of hand check at disadvantage.
I'll mark a javelin off my inventory.
Okay.
Natural 20 and a 19.
Woo! Oh, for a total of?
20.
I think that succeeds because they're
You
just.
thought
standard-
my idea was stupid.
I thought your idea was extremely stupid.
Technically, it was Aaron's.
Yeah, it literally requires a DC 20.
Wow.
Yeah, as like the bugbear and the goblin are also in a state of like eventually just and they fall off and they're like, oh, huh.
We go open doors.
Open doors.
Open doors.
Oh yeah, they'll like slowly stand up and be like, open door. What the fuck do you what?
Come with me.
Okay.
I'll walk up to where he's just picking away at the door.
Okay.
This door needs to be open.
Ah. And they just slide it.
No. Pull it back. No. Look at him. He's doing it right. Open door.
Oh.
You see? Open door.
Uh-huh.
Open door. I let you out. Open door.
You do kind of owe him.
I'm gonna go looking around the.
We have some tools we can go
There we
get
go.
to help open the door.
Where are they?
Over there.
I'll take you there. Hop on.
What?
I can run.
Pass.
Sure. Sure. As like the bugbear like weirdly like gets up and he looks like an adult who's sitting on a kid's toy. But then the goblin will also hop up.
Yeah.
Where
are the tools?
that way, and they point to the bridge that's retracted.
Okay. I will go out of the building and over to the bridge. Oh, like across the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh. Were there controls over here? I forget. No? Huh. Well, I can
They
throw
said you
you,
can walk.
but I don't know if you can get back.
I don't think I want that.
Just go ahead and throw them.
Oh.
No questions. Just do it. Just buck them off.
Hang on a second. Okay, DM. Ahem.
TM.
So,
Smile.
once permission, I can just have a mount that has actually been here the whole time.
Uh-huh.
Is that mount allowed to fly?
Theoretically, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
What? Guys, help me out. What mount have I had the whole time that can fly?
A little dragon.
You're so right. It's a Pegasus.
A Pegasus?
Yeah,
Okay.
my good friend.
As you're standing there, you go,
Pegasus, the-
well, good thing I have my Pegasus. And as like you turn to the right, there is like slightly larger than normal. It's like beefy.
Mm-hmm.
Its wings are like
It's like a draft.
ripped muscles.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a fucking Pegasus standing there.
Cool. In whatever manner this could possibly look like, I will get on my Pegasus.
Yeah.
So,
So
you're
the
riding
Pegasus
the
has-
Pegasus and
Yeah,
Instead
they're
of the
riding
Pegasus
you.
having like a standard saddle,
Mhm.
it has like a full body like bucket saddle almost.
Yeah.
As it like has to get down for you to be able to kind of like walk
Yeah.
over and it stands up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Pegasus, take us over there. Okay, fine. And I give it some Pegasus treats.
No, it also like shake its head and like.
What's the matter? I say to communicate pictographically. Oh, guys, get off. We'll get the tools for you. Where are they?
I think it would be better if we took the Pegasus and we can go get them.
No. No one rides Pegasus but me.
They are, it's too hard to explain.
Okay, we're going back to the throwing plan. Who's going first?
I don't think the tools will help in retrospect.
All right, we finally reached the insight check threshold.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's been long enough. Plus 7, 21.
Yeah, I mean, they whether or not there are or are not tools, you're unsure of, but they seem to just want to get to the other side.
It's a bugbear and a what again?
A goblin.
I grab the goblin and throw it over to the other side.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Okay.
Oh, with disadvantage because the goblin's fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Okay.
I definitely don't want to see him.
Oh wait.
Oh,
Wait.
no.
Okay. Now I
Don't
just
see him
rolled. I
die.
rolled in roll 20. Normally I would be like, oh wait, that doesn't count. However, I rolled a nat 1, so I think it counted.
So the real problem is I rolled 2 and I got a 3.
Okay, my nat 1 is a total of 8.
Poor goblin.
He's dead.
Yay.
So as you grab him and go to throw him, it would have worked.
Uh-huh.
It would have worked. But the dude would not let go of your hand. And you had to, like, do that. And when you did that motion, instead of going across, you're fucking down. Yeah, you watch as he, like, I can't do it, but screams as he falls the 150 feet.
Into lava? There's lava down there, right?
As you watch his life flash before him as he's like clawing up at the air, and he impacts the surface of the lava, instantly taking 49 damage and just going unconscious. Actually, instantly dying. I then don't feel like looking up the damage for
Sure,
lava.
okay.
But fun fact for everyone: lava's like a solid surface if you fall into it.
I guess that makes sense.
Well,
Super dense.
it's very dense, but you can push into lava. So you should be able to fall into lava, and then you would rise back up to the top.
When heavy things fall onto the surface of lava, they hit and sink a little.
As I watch this happen, I just
I think it
go,
depends on-
Goblin Gods, bless his soul, amen.
Roll religion.
Okay.
You're a zealot, aren't you?
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. 13.
13. You know Maclovia.
Maglobiate. Sorry. Amen.
Make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay, athletics.
Oh.
23.
No. So let me just sit.
As the bugbear standing beside you
Looks
tries
sassy.
to shove you in as well, but it just like it's you guys have seen the Superman movie, right? Man of Steel, where he's in the bar and that guy goes to shove him and just hits him and he literally doesn't move.
I turn back to him and I say, you know, I get the feeling there were never any
You see
tools to
him?
begin with. Were there?
Sassy, man. Cross his legs.
Oh my god! Roll him up.
22.
He also just goes over the edge. Okay, I'm looking got the roll again.
I'm gonna run out the door. Y'all got them tools yet?
You run out as EQ is lifting the bugbear over his head and just throwing him off.
Maglobiate, not sorry, amen.
Why the hell would they put the tools down there?